live in a share house or continues house sitting, or I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But at the moment I'm house sitting for people.
So what women are doing is that they're sleeping in their cars, you know, when they become homeless. They lose their house for whatever reason, perhaps they're divorced.
So what have you got in there? You've got your onion
and garlic and eggplant and capsicum. Then what we'll do also is we'll pop a little bit of cumin in as well. Just gives it that nice extra flavour.
Is there anything else you need chopped?
No, I think we're good for chopping things.
Would you like me to put the kettle on? Or?
Sounds like a really nice idea at this point. But we do know that that comes at a cost. You know, if you're sleeping in your car, that's really going to impact on your health.
Oh, for sure.
You're not going to sleep well. You're not in safe situations. And you get moved on. Like it's, you know, like depending on where you park, people are going to complain, and you're going to get moved on. And for yourself, like you're house sitting, so that's sort of something that you're doing at the moment, but there are disadvantages to that because they're not actually like lining them all up so that
they're a gap. Okay, so what happened to me was Mum had died, and I tied up all the loose ends with Dad and felt it was okay to move on. So I'd actually went to Victoria and stayed with friends down there, and I was sort of trying to work out where I'd end up living, how I was going to do it. And I found that relying on friends and family is wonderful. Everyone wants to help when you're in that kind of situation. But it's not realistic, you know, it's not a long-term thing you can do. It affects relationships. And everyone needs their own personal space as well.
Yeah.
So while I am deeply appreciative of the support that I've had from friends and family who were able to help, again, it's something that I have to work out myself.
Also though, if you've got a job and you're getting offers of house sitting in lots of different locations,
it's not realistic.
No, it becomes very difficult.
It's very unstable.
So what about if we take that off and put that into there, and then we'll brown the meat.
How about I lift it up and you scrape it in?
Yep, that's a really good plan. Thanks for that. Gee, that smells good, doesn't it? What I do with the chili con carne is that I turn it into different meals.
Yeah. I'm just going to strain the beans here into this colander, I think.
Okay, I'll put
Gee, we've got a lot of beans here.
it's my secret.
Yeah. And it's so nourishing.
Well, that's how we get 2 meals out of it.
Yeah, I've been actually really fortunate. For this house sitting, I haven't gone through an agency. I've just put a little paragraph on my Facebook page to my friends only, and said that basically said I'm looking for house sitting jobs, and if they could spread the word amongst their friends. So I'm only actually house sitting for friends or friends of friends. So that adds a layer of security. I've been really fortunate. I'm booked out for months. So I've probably got 6 months with only a couple of gaps in there.
So the advice to young women is, okay, like financial independence, financial security, start looking at that right from a young age.
For sure.
So Noel Whittaker I found like really useful. So, and Scott Pape has like a really good book, The Barefoot Investor. So when I was at university back in the 80s, that was my favourite book, Making Money.
So you're wise. You were planning from back in the 80s when we'd just left school.
Because I nursed and I had a profession.
Yeah.
And then I studied and worked as a nurse while I studied. And I was able to save a little bit of money. From my perspective, I did have a little bit of money that I put into short-term deposits.
Because the difference between us is, like, we both started out in nursing, we both studied, we both worked while we studied. The difference has been, I think, the essential differences is you had that interest in financial planning and what have you. So you were, right from the 80s, preparing for your future because you had that knowledge.
When I had my baby, I was lucky to have a job with the Commonwealth Public Service, so I took 12 months maternity leave. But I did have a job to come back to, and part of that, I did have the option of coming back and being able to negotiate a part-time job.
Right.
Part of me wanted to stay home,
but
the other part of me realised that really, for lots of different reasons, part-time work was a really good idea because it did maintain my financial independence. and I had a permanent part-time job. I came back to 15 hours a week. It was difficult, but that part of me that went, well, you know, like this is the best thing that you should do, like in terms of financial security.